Humphrey St. Francis boys here after practice, getting ready for state this week. First of all, guys, just what you guys have done this a lot recently, but what's different about this year than years previous?
I would say from the past 2 years of me being on the court, of not getting that satisfactory of a victory in the championship, would be the difference. We have a little more of a drive because we've all been there and we've lost it. So,
How much were you guys looking forward to? I know you guys all had parts in the team last year, football, basketball, but to step into your own spotlight and kind of make your own legacy. How hungry were you guys to sort of begin showing people what you're made of?
We were pretty hungry. We heard some things how either from parents or even just older alumni when that last class they left, we lost 8 seniors in football and a lot in basketball. And a lot of people didn't think we were going to be that great, but this year in basketball we had some rough spots in the beginning a little bit, but now we're playing our best basketball and we're playing together. So it's kind of cool to show that it's not just about people. It's one, it's our hard work, and two, it's just the tradition of St. Francis.
Right. You guys gotta have to take that personally, don't you? When it's just kind of overlook you guys and say, oh, maybe another year from now. When did you guys ever have conversations about that? Like, let's prove people wrong, or kind of take that kind of attitude at all?
I mean, I don't know if we necessarily had a big, but we've heard it. People have said it. We don't have to say it to each other. We just know that.
Sure.
Okay. Well, we don't lose, so we like to work hard. So.
Obviously, you guys do a lot of the same things as last year, but when did you feel like you established the identity you guys are now?
I think after we kind of got our butts handed to us by Burwell, we kind of realized we kind of got to kick ourselves into gear, and we just kind of had to play better basketball, and we gave Burwell a good run for their money after that, and we've been playing good basketball since then. Obviously last year it just seemed like it was sort of a hockey sort of way of bringing in different lines, just kind of wearing them down, taking advantage of mistakes. What do you guys do better or differently than how you did it last year? You do a little bit of that also still, but just if you guys had to learn how to execute better in the half court, or kind of how do you feel like it's different?
I think we just realized I wouldn't say we don't have as much talent as we did last year, but I feel like we realized we have to really work hard for where we're at right now, and we're not given anything, so just had to work our butts off on the court each game.
And how different is this group since why not last time? What do you guys feel is different than that loss?
A lot more physical.
We've been having some tough practices and working our butts off, like you said, and we're definitely ready for a rematch for sure.
We've definitely been emphasizing rebounding, because when we played Why Not, we did not rebound and box out with, we didn't do it very good. So ever since then in practice, it's to the point when we start running if we don't, box out in practice. So it's a big key now.
Everybody wants to win every game, but just to maybe look back on that 3-game stretch is maybe a blessing in disguise to kind of help you guys figure out what you need to be.
Definitely, for sure. Yeah.
Austin, you haven't said anything. Yeah, you expand on that for us.
I would say, yeah, those 3 games that we lost early in the season, they really kicked us in gear, and looking back at it, it's definitely a blessing, because we wouldn't be where we are now without losing. Yeah.
You guys gonna prefer? I know you're the 3 seed, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
It's still a high seed, but you're not going in unbeaten and kind of the favorite like last year. People are probably overlooking you like they are you guys as maybe a group before the previous seasons. I suppose you kind of like being the underdogs, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, I'd say it's an eye-opening feeling. We're beatable. Obviously, if we're not number 1, we're definitely beatable. So it's just kind of we know we're not the best ones there.
Put any extra pressure on you guys if the girls won a title or anything like that?
No, we just got to focus one game at a time.
All right, guys, we'll see you down there. Thanks.